So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So things are underway.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Somewhat off target. Driving on and making good progress. Nicely weighted ball. Passing it. It's Ibrahimovic! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 11.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Back towards the middle. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Out for a throw. Jordan Henderson. And it's Gattuso. Now Ibrahimovic. And it's Del Piero. Ibrahimovic looking to pass their way up the pitch. De Bruyne. And here's the chance to counter. Del Piero does really well to win the ball there. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against... And the finish! Madueke. Now it's Totti. Cafu. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now that looks a decent ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Shevchenko going after that.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. This is a promising build-up.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he plays one through. There's the shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ibrahimovic. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Ibrahimovic. Out of play for a goal kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Madueke. De Bruyne, and this is Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance! It's an inviting looking ball that. That has been cut short. And it's Del Piero. And nicely intercepted. Dembele, and here's Ibrahimovic. Good chance here! And and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Dembele. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Dembele. Totti. For De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Azar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Totti. Jordan Henderson. So, a temporary halt to the action. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please take some time out to give your support.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20,
We're on the move again.
Coming on the field.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Caught offside that time. And it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now there's a fine ball. Gives it back. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered. Bullish header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Del Piero. Cafu.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And this is Del Piero. Del Piero elects to cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Diamante clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Cafu. And that's another good win of the ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
The attendance for this
And here's
match was
Shevchenko.
60,810.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Akanji. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hullet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Totti. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kimmich. And it's Kimmich. Oh, some astute defending there. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimmich. Kane. Now it's Hazard. De Bruyne! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter.
Substitution
Great
for
run,
Arsenal.
just a shame the finish let him down.
Number 17, Shevchenko. Number 14, Francesco Totti. Coming on the field, number 9, number 22.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through.
Pretty robust defending.
Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Kane. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Vieri. Oh, well measured. And oh, he's all alone. It's Totti! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
After 80 minutes.
And that is fabulous.
Number
A
20.
true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 21, Hazard.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored
Number
already.
38.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. And
He's gone for goal. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's through here. Now it's Vieri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
it was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Vieri. Lampard never out of the action for very long. Totti finding himself in space. Totti! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, There's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. knocks it into space. Rashford picks it up out wide, and the shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Marquinhos gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Missed by a fraction. Shifted it to the flank. Has crossed into the middle. And he's there to deal with it.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Valverde clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Passing nice and neat. That's Valverde. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Quarter of an hour played. Looking for a run-up. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Son Heung-min really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pelé, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Kane. Kimmich. And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Kimmich gets across and deals with it. Pelé. And it's Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Vardiol. Kimmich. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Dani Olmo. And here's Madueke. Cafu. It's a searching pass. It's a promising position. João Neves. Now that's well seen too. Oh, well played, well sorted out. There could be trouble here.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread out to the left. Cafu. And it's Olmo. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Rashford. Just past the 40th minute mark. Valverde. Oh, good spread. Dani Olmo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Arsenal coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second period is on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's rising! In he goes again! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cafu. And it's Rijkaard. It's been shipped out wide. And that's another good win of the ball. João Neves. Pelé. Rashford. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Valverde really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
De Bruyne defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's destined for the flank. Nicely worked. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great chance! Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Pelé. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Dani Olmo. Cafu has the space to scheme. And that should get the job done. And it's Olmo. Roberto Carlos. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack.
He leaps for it! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Kane was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Son Heung-min. Guardiola. Opts for safety. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now, can they get him away? Pele conjures time and space where few can. De Bruyne. 75 minutes played.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Khan claims it, safe hands.
Cambio de jugadores.
Arsenal have opted to make another change here. Vinicius Junior coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Searching pass he's played there. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's having a hit! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Chips it through. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Yamal. And it's Kane. De Bruyne. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Serginho. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu receives it in a wide position. De Bruyne, pass somewhat off target. Vitinha.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Vitinha takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! Lacking in accuracy. Time added on, 4 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Muslera claims comfortable. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So straight into the action. Well, a 6v6, and with that real chance! No, just not quite.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass somewhat off target. He's looking wide. Hazard. That has not gone well. Doué. And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Hazard. Well, they could break here. And he plays one through. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, they've got it again. Van Dijk. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Yamal. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's intervened well there. But that has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Nicely spread. De Bruyne. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's picked his way through. He's in a good position here. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 10.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Matheus Cunha is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Sané. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And that's an excellent interception.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That has been cut short. Hazard. And here's Shevchenko. He shifted it to the flank.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Distributed tidily. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's an imaginative pass.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. Cunha is there, and he can get that clear. Van Dijk.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Now this could be a chance. Tries to... Getting up there! Oh, crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cafu. De Bruyne. Akanji.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Shot a goal! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Totti. And there's green grass ahead of him. Hazard gets into a good position. Saliba with the clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. Mbappe! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that is the end of the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be...
And Shevchenko! Now that's well seen too. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's another good win of the ball. Doué. Van Dijk chooses to go cross-field. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Now he's got space here. Saliba getting this one clear. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Madueke. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Koundé and Yamal. Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get on the end of this? Hoisted in. That has been knocked clear. Looking to play him in. Sane picks it up out wide.
60,332.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cafu, not the most accurate pass. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross to the back post. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Played out towards the right wing. Madweke crosses it in here. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. And it's Azar. Koundé gets across to intercept that. It's been shipped out wide. And he plays one through. He is through here. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Arsenal find a position of real strength. Oh, he's been caught napping. Backward it goes. Tries a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20.
Arsenal making further changes here and in quick succession.
Hazard. Coming on the field, number 13, Rashford. Number 22.
Looking for options for movement. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Great ball and he's a chance for a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. Here comes the... Can he finish? And it's in! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the...
Tries one from range! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Now it's Yamal.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And the shot's on here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nuno da Costa. Now that looks a decent ball. And he has been fouled there. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Probably be looking to play it square from here. What a save by David Raya! Oh, terrific save. Arsenal have their third corner. And that should get the job done. Totti! And he's managed to get rid. He's a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Defending of the desperate variety.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. Now it's Kukçu. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Dani Olmo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Dembele. Nice interception, well timed. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Akanji.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.